Hey guys, welcome to another edition of Passive Income Central. I'm your host, Mr. Luke Evan Brooks. Before we do anything, please go ahead and like and subscribe to the channel. This is where you can get new updates to exactly what we plan on doing on future shows. Every time we drop a new video, meaning that we upload a new video on YouTube, you will be the first one to be notified. So please go ahead and do that now. As we start, I want to talk to you about something. And this doesn't deal with all necessary business. This deals with what we want to have in life. Been doing some soul searching, just been doing some studying, just been reading a few books, and I want to talk to you about having a clear vision in mind. A clear vision in mind means basically when you are having something that you want to have in your life, that you want in your universe, you have to have a vision behind it as far as like, what do you see yourself doing? See as if you already have it. And I've been reading a few books, and it brought to me the vision board. And this is what is behind me actually. This is my vision board. I've had this vision board for roughly 3 years. A lot of my friends, a lot of my folks that follow me on my channel have seen this before, but I want to go over it and explain what it means. Not go in detail exactly what my stuff is, because everyone's vision board is going to be different, but I want to talk about it. So my vision board is what I see myself wanting to have. And you have Mr. Bob Proctor in here. I don't want him, but I want what he's saying. You know, for example, change your perspective, change your life, a paradigm shift. A lot of us don't see ourselves getting out of where we're at now. We see this as a living hell. A lot of us are saying, well, I do this day in, day out till I die, and that's it. And I'm telling you, you're so wrong with that. You're so wrong. With a vision board gives me clarity. It allows me to see things that I want to have in life, and then also that I change. As you notice, there's only certain things stick on here, my ship and the next promotion. You know, those things are not changing necessarily. But I have thumbtacks to move stuff around, because over time, as you get the things that you want step by step, everything's going to start moving around for you. You may get stuff ahead of time. For example, I had some vehicles on here not too long ago. I took those off, and now I have to add them back on, because now with my new business, I need to have vehicles. I have to have vehicles to start my next business here. With housing, I look at housing. I look at what I want to have for housing, a place away. Not necessarily a house like this per se, if you see the house on the island, but a nice house on the island. And you know, just looking at a fancy house, looking at how it looks, looking at the tennis court over here, and of course I'm looking at money, because we live in a life of abundance and wealth, and I say that to myself nearly every day. We live in a life of abundance and wealth. We live in a life of abundance and wealth. And when you say things like this, you are bringing it into the universe. A lot of people don't say too much about that, but have you ever noticed when you thought about someone, have you ever thought of, I wonder what such and such doing, and then they walk through the door, or you see them walk by and you say, that's funny, I was just thinking about you. That's not coincidence. That is you calling out in your universe. If you think bad thoughts or bad actions can happen, the same thing with positive. But the thing that we live in now, or most people live in, is that they live in a limited thoughts or beliefs. With a vision board, you can put whatever you want to put on here, like eliminating school debt, getting an airplane, being able to be stress-free. This is me imagining myself being stress-free, me with more money, me having no debt. That's going away. And you can put more. You don't have to have all this white space that we have here. We have a lot of white space here, but you can populate as much as you want to. You can make all your things happen if you really desire it. Now, does that mean you just put it on there and just pray on it? No. What that means in detail is that you go ahead and look at this board every day. Have it somewhere where you can walk in passing, whether it's in your bedroom, whether it's in your hall, wherever it may be, but you have to have it in passing where you can put your eyes on it. It's very important that you do that, because once you do these things, you can start bringing them into your world. And you also have to apply yourself a little bit every day on it. Now, I'm asking you to go ahead and put, 16 hours a day in it. No, I'm not saying that. But if that's saying I want to eliminate debt, how can you eliminate debt? Maybe I can get rid of my Netflix subscription. Maybe I can get rid of Hulu. Maybe I can cut back on going to Starbucks every day. That can help you make more money and save one thing. Or you can say, hey, I want to start an online business, which we do have a free course down below that you can get access to show you how to start your business. A lot of people won't tell you these things because they're afraid that if you start locking away the nonsense, you lock it up and you put it away and you start believing in yourself, you start having unlimited beliefs, you can do so many things. You're going to look back like, I can't believe it. We live in a world of possibility and imagination. I know that sounds crazy, but your imagination can become your reality. You just have to stay focused on it. So it's very important. The best way I use my vision board, I just go get a cardboard box if you want to, or poster paper or whatnot. Or you can use your phone if you're tight. So, well, I don't have room in my house or whatever. You can actually use your phone. I actually have a collage of this on my phone where I can look at it and I can move pictures around. I look at it daily. I focus on it. I'm not sitting there to say focus on it 16 hours again. You focus on it. You look at the things that you want to have. And what's going to happen, actually, you're going to have a shift in your subconscious mind. Because our subconscious mind, if it's limited and you don't know how to unrestrain it, it's going to bring that conscious thoughts the same way. So once you start seeing this on a regular basis, you start looking at it, you start reading some of the quotes. If you can see it in your mind, you will hold it in your hand. See yourself in abundance and you will attract it. It always works. It works every time with every person. And I say these things out loud because I know they have happened to me. I talked about where I want to have money come to me. And I know money literally is coming to me. Money's hitting up on my Cash App. Money's going into the business. A lot of money opportunities have come to me, literally saying I want this stuff and focusing my energy on it. Does it take time? It does take time. One thing I tell people is that you need to have 10 minutes of positivity the first time you wake up in the morning, right? Cut off the Facebook, cut off the YouTube, cut off all the nonsense that doesn't matter that you can look at later, and focus on exactly positive energy. Meaning, if you got to meditate for 10 minutes, do so. If you want to read the Bible or the Quran, do so. If you want to listen to a positive, motivational speaker who talks about having positive affirmations, do so. Do it on a consistent basis because consistency relies on results. If you don't have consistency on what you're doing, you're just going to have uncommon results, and you don't want to have uncommon results where it's like, well, I didn't know that was going to happen. Don't bank it off of just hopes either. You have to apply yourself. Whether you want to lose weight, what are you doing to lose weight? I'm not expected to run a marathon, but am I cutting back on the sweets? Am I walking? Am I drinking more water than I usually am? Am I drinking 5 liters of water? Whatever I'm doing to get myself in that process, you got to do it, because those little increments of those steps of what you're doing can actually change your life. So guys, you don't have to take my word for it. Give it a shot. A vision board. A vision board is very critical when it comes to making your reality happen. Try it. What do you have to lose? Alright guys, it's your boy Mr. Luke Evan Brooks, and I'm about to jump up out of here. I'll see you later guys.